that time of year again. Well, not really, but like, I made a tier list for Geometry Tower Defense, and it's time. Like I said, it's that time of year to give my hot takes on. Why'd I say that with a British accent? My hot. Yo, replay that. You can't tell me that that wasn't with British accent a little bit, but like, here's my hot takes on the towers of Geometry Tower Defense. If you guys want to make your own tier list, I'll link this tier list down below. I know there's like that Christmas event tower or whatever. I'm too lazy to get that, or I've never seen what it does actually, never in game, so I can't really tell. But like I said, this tier list will be linked below. So yeah, send your tier list somewhere, something. But we're gonna start off with oh, by the way, if you don't know how our tier list works, S is the best, D is the worst. But let's just get into it. So we're starting off with Black Hole Gunner, which isn't really like, you know, the best. See, this is usually in order of the towers. In the towers, like what you would actually see in terms of cost and stuff. So yeah, but like this one's free. So yeah. See, Black Hole Gunner, for the event you had to beat this for, it could have been better. Maybe starting off with a 1.5 fire rate, because you know, it's a pretty hard event. I want to say it's the most balanced because you kind of need Laser Sniper to beat it. But like, Laser Sniper got recently nerfed. Not recently, actually today. See, I was supposed to film this yesterday, but my microphone had a stroke or something, so yeah, I had to go fix it and stuff. But Black Hole Gunner, you know, I'll give it a nice A. It's such a great, fast, early game tower, and it's honestly best used in solo and insane mode, you know? It does great damage for 500, like 10 damage per 2 seconds, which is 5 DPS. It's not that bad, but with Charmed, it's really OP. So we have Shape Gunner. Like, this is when, you know, the order of prices. See, Shape Gunner is actually pretty good. It's also, it can be used in insane mode. It's a fast early defense tower, and I gotta respect it. Easily spammable, but like, easily. I need to work on my grammar. It's easily spammable. There you go. Whatever, I quit YouTube, guys. But anyways, you can spam it a lot, pretty cheap. Like, it's a fast early defense tower, and if you're doing modes like RNG and you have really bad RNG, Shape Gunner is definitely a good pick because it does great damage and its range is absurd. It's almost Pistol Tier's range, if I believe correct. But I do have a lot of charms that boost range. It can be used in insane mode if you'd like I said, but it's not the most optimal, and plus you need Trapper to like handle wave 6 and beyond. So I would give Shape Gunner a B, but like, that's with charms. By itself, it's most likely a C, and I don't want to give this a bias, you know, with charms. Let's see. Pistol Tier. Oh, this Pistol Near. Pistol Tier, whatever, Tier. You know, Pistol Tier is not how you pronounce it, but I love the name Pistol Tier. Can we get oh my gosh, too much near. Can we get a petition to name Pistol Lear or whatever to Pistol Tier? So let's get it down in the comments. Let's raid Duo Games Discord. No, I'm just kidding. I do not condemn any rating. So yeah, but this is a really good early game tower, and unlike Shape Gunner, as you can see here, it does. Oh, I forgot to mention this, but getting camo detection on Shape Gunner is really expensive unless you're playing solo, of course. So Pistol Tier is like a counter attack, and it had a way faster fire rate than Shape Gunner, giving it more a fast response to towers or like enemies or shapes or whatever you call it. So yeah, you don't really have to worry with Pistol Tier. It's easily spammable too. Spam always level 2. It's the most efficient. It's a way better tower. I don't think you're gonna use it in insane mode though. Its range is quite small compared to Shape Gunner, but I would give it a B because it's fast, right, and it does great damage for what it is and for what it's cost. It's pretty much a B, yeah. And now we have Militant. Oh my gosh, dude. Militant is quite the tower, dude. Easily C tier, because I made a video of fixing Militant, and I don't think the current Militant right now is really balanced, because like Medic does more DPS at arguably a cheaper cost, honestly, and plus it heals your base, while Militant's kind of there. That's like a measly 50 damage. It's not that great, but I'm only giving it C and not D. Well, I actually might change it to D. You know, maybe we'll come back to this, but in solo it's alright. In duo it's alright because I used to everyone uses Militant. Like people who don't really know. And before I made my video fixing Militant, I've never really called Militant garbage. I just said, hey, it's not really the best, but you know, there's a way to improve it. So yeah, I don't really think Militant's the best for like duo. No, I mean trio or quad or insane. No, not insane. But like, dang, dude, it is really bad for how much you're paying to like how much damage you're getting. So, there's a way for Militant. I think I'm gonna move into D. Because Shape Gunners actually serves a use, you know. Swordsman, okay, see, Swordsman, easily S tier. I mean, do I have to explain? Great damage, great cost, you know, great fire rate, and cheap upgrades. Can absolutely shred the early game and stuff. For pretty cheap, you can use it insane, but the camo detection's like level 2 or 3. I forgot this game starts at level 1. But yeah, easily S tier. I mean, I don't think anyone can argue with that. Jet base. See, I've come to like jet base. It's really useful now in RNG insane. And like just all the game modes, they buff jet base, and this is the right direction. Militant buff one, cough cough duo games. Anyways, but yeah, jet base, you know, jet base, it's good tower, fast. It's not really a fast response tower, but it can shred the early game pretty quick. Maybe if you're playing quad and you need to play something, just skip a few waves and you can get jet base. I would give it a B tier. It used to be outdone by Trapper, which we'll talk about later, but jet base now is really good. For what it is, it's cheaper than Trapper now. So I don't expect jet base to be, oh yeah, better than Trapper. So for now, I would say, yeah, it's a pretty good tower. I would recommend buying it now. Geo Farm easily A tier. See, it would be S tier, but like in Geo Tower Defense, which I really like this feature in Geo Tower Defense, you don't need farms to win. Like in Event, you don't need farm. I don't know about the past, but nowadays you don't need any farm to beat the game, and I really like that feature. It just like removes the stress factor from the game, and now you can actually just have fun in the game. And Geo Farm, yeah, it's not a necessity. That's why it's not S, but it's definitely not bad. Don't get me wrong. A is actually really great for what it is. But Geo Farm, yeah, it could be S tier, it could be A tier, but like for me it's both, but I'll put it in A tier. It's not really needed. Medic. See, Medic does more damage than Militant. So it's easily S tier. I mean, I don't find myself leaking that much, and Medic doesn't overhero, meaning the later on enemies just one-shot you, but it can actually deal with the wave 10 boss really easily if you just plan your like skips right. And yeah, I would give it a C. It's not really a great tower because you don't see anyone using Medic, get real, but like, yeah, but Medic, it's alright. It can be, like, not really sub DPS, but, you know, it's there. You can use it as a DPS option if you want. But, like, honestly, Medic should overheal because anytime, any enemy will just one-shot you for the face of the planet. Trapper, easily S tier. It places, like, around, like, 15 traps around max level, right? It's a really cheap tower even without Machinist, but Team Machinist here at the Dang It channel, Discord, join the Discord by the way. But yeah, Trapper, cheap, really effective for its damage, like 80 for like $800, and it places down like 6, 7, maybe 8 with your charms. It's really great. It does start off with a slow fire rate, but the upgrades are really cheap, so just, you know, upgrade it, or you can spam a bunch of level 1s, but it's really great. It's used in old game modes like event. We used it in the event, or I use it. So I was gonna make an event video, but like it was 6 hours and I have 15 gigabytes of it, and when I did beat it I wasn't recording, so yeah, so I wasn't posting. But the event was hard and it was fun though. It was like the right, oh crap, it was the right amount of, you know, fun and, you know, hardness. There was definitely a learning curve. But yeah, Trapper can be used in insane normal mode too. Check out my strategy if you want to beat normal mode with no charms. Insane mode, yeah, and also probably all the future events. But yeah, Trapper is one of the best towers. Machinist easily S tier. You literally can win without it, but it's such a great tower to have buffs the at least at max. Well, it goes from 5% to 10% to 15% to 20% per upgrade. So its buff is really helpful. Lower there. I need to. You know, I quit YouTube. I'm joking. But like, it's a really great tower because, you know, lowers down the cooldown or fire rate of the tower, and it is really good for its cost and does its own, like, it can carry its own damage, around 250 DPS, or, you know, something around that, or like 520 damage per 2 seconds if you're not fancy with that DPS calculations, dude. But yeah, it's not a tower you need to win, but like, it's a really helpful tower, and I would definitely recommend it. And it's also kind of necessity in insane mode and all that. Heavy gunner, this is easily C tier. See, for how much you put into it and what you get for the damage outcome, you're better off just saving for bandit. And as you can see, from my bandit video, you have a chance at winning with bandit. I mean, it is really close, and you need like the OP charms. But with my OP charms, Geo Charm, Sun Charm, and Eye Charm, I only made it up to wave 24, which is really okay. Like, you know, for one tower plus machinist, hey, that's really good, dude. That's really good. But for what I had to put in, like the money to place it down, like the, you know, coins I had to buy in shop, I forgot how much it was in shop, but for all of that, and for what wave 24, like 10,000 coins for Geo Charm alone, that's like 5 times the tower, or how much heavy gunner is worth. So it's like, wow, dude, heavy gunner really prefers bad, and I really don't recommend it for a mid-game tower. Bandit easily B tier, but you wouldn't use it. See, its damage is really great. It's critical if it promises double damage. It's pretty great, and also it's been buffed to have faster fire at the lower level, so it's probably really good. Although bandit I won't recommend it later on, but bandit, hey, if you need an option to get like a great sub DPS in, yeah, bandit's there. But the best sub DPS right here is Boxer, dude. I would give it an S tier, but its short range really needs charms. So yeah, and I'm not trying to make it charms based. That's why I gave heavy gunner C. So yeah, Boxer's really great, dude. I really like Boxer now. I beat normal mode with it, as you can see from, you know, that video there on the screen. Go watch it, by the way. Go take a. It's like 5 minutes. Come on, you got 5 minutes spare, right? But Boxer is really great. I love Boxer. Oh yeah, by the way, this says equip funny dude. Wait, can we get like a lore? Wait, equipped? But like, we got Boxer here. It's really great. It's a great sub DPS, and absolutely, like its description says, destroys some mid-game enemies. And for what you put into it, like the money you put in it in game, like, you know, the G cash or geocache, I think that's what you call it. It's pretty good. We got Ray Blaster, A tier. It's a great sub DPS used in, oh, by the way, this can be used in insane mode and also normal mode. I don't know about RNG and stuff, but like, yeah, because RNG is like a roll of the dice, dude. Will you get a $1,000 smasher, or will you get a $10,000 lava mode, or yeah, roll of dice? But anyways, Ray Blaster, it can be used in all game modes, events included. And it's kind of in the my brain gonna lag like that mid speech, but it's kind of a necessity. Like with charms, is really OP. It kind of really brings the, you know, power, like the sub DPS you need, because I mean, now there's competitors like Laser Sniper and Wizard, but like Ray Blaster always has a special place in our hearts. It's literally the meta back in the day. I don't really like the reload mechanic, not only on Heavy Gunner, which also, yeah, by the way, to mention, Heavy Gunner sucks with reload. Ray Blaster would be such a great tower without the reload, but like, that's kind of balanced because Ray Blaster would be the new meta, or the old meta coming back, you know. But yeah, Ray Blaster is pretty good. Nice, you know. Pretty nice. It's one of the sub DPSs that you kind of need to win. Like you really need to win, like use it to win. So yeah, like event and insane mode, you could probably win without Ray Blaster and stuff. You could probably fill in it with Laser Sniper or Wizard. Wizard's actually trash. Never mind. We'll talk about Wizard later. Smasher, easily S tier. One of the, this is right here, the necessity, the one thing that keeps the game balanced. Arena. Anyways, sorry, something was stuck in my throat. I'm gonna drink water. I said I'm gonna drink a water. I don't. I look. Come on, guys. Look, I have no plans for this video. But yeah, Smasher used in all game modes is kind of necessity to do great damage, honestly. And yeah, it is quite expensive, but Machinist but Smasher equals OP. The range kind of small, but 10 range for, you know, a melee tower, and like 575 DPS. Well, more like 600 decimal, but I suck with decimals, so I'm not going to calculate that. But Smasher, really good. And one thing I like is that there's no meta in the game. Militant. Anyways, but yeah, there's like no like certain meta in the game. You need Smasher and Ray Blaster to like win normal mode, or you need Smasher, Machinist, or as Pistol Tier, or Trapper to win in say normal mode. Hint hint strategy down below. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of necessity in the game, and when there is no like meta in the game currently, Smasher could be the meta. Laser Sniper C recently got nerfed, and I have no idea what the nerf is, but easily S or A tier, but I'm giving it A, because like the level 30 requirement is kind of insane. You guys get it? Haha, laugh now, or I'll find you. Anyways, but anyways, yeah, you guys, the level 30 requirement for what tower you got, and it got nerfed recently, so that's really bad. I don't know what the nerf is, but it can't be that substantial, right? Right, guys? But yeah, it can't be that substantial, but like, yeah, Laser Sniper, it's also new, by the way. New, guys, new. But, it's a really great tower. I would recommend it, you know. You can use it as a substitute for Ray Blaster, but in not laser, but like in the event, you kind of need Laser Sniper to win, so yeah. I mean, Ray Blaster's good and all, but like, what are you gonna do? So, yeah, it's kind of there. It's like one of the best sub DPSs, but it has the, you know, per 5 per player, unlike Ray Blaster. So yeah, it's kind of it's up in the air. You can choose which one you want, but also it's a sniper tower, so yeah, I can't complain. It's also pretty expensive, and it also has a 6th level. But we're gonna go into lava motor. I mean, easily S tier. Like, it's not the meta. Well, you could say it's a meta, but like, it's such a worthy tower for beating such a hard mode. See, like, I hate tower defense games that make such a hard event for like some garbage tower. So yeah, but this time it's not an event, it's a game mode, and it's like the Warden from TDS. It's a nice reward for beating a game mode, but this time insane mode's a lot harder than, you know, normal mode and all that stuff. But lava motor does great damage. It got buffed recently, and the buff is really fire damage, so that's pretty great. So yeah, lava motor, pretty good tower, solid S tier, obviously. Wizard, I would give it a B tier. Oh crap, reset. But like Wizard, for how much you put into it and how much it costs to place down and how much it is to buy and shop, I don't think it's like worthy. It's like, it's not really a sub DPS, because Laser Sniper outclasses that by like tenfold. And plus, the lightning damage isn't really specific. How much damage does it do? Does it chain? Does it do AoE? Well, Wizard itself does AoE, but does the lightning does AoE? So yeah, it's really an up in the air tower. It's alright, I guess, but it's like, yeah, I don't really, I wouldn't put it like, you know, with S tier, because I don't really like Wizard. But if you guys have different opinions than me, you can go make your own tier list down below, and yeah, you can share it pretty much anywhere. And new video, guys, come on, guys, you guys are really slacking on the video. Come on, guys, you gotta make that new Geometry Tower Defense tier list. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's my hot takes on the tower, so yeah, I can't wait for the comment section. But yeah, pretty great tier list if you ask me, and hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. And do you guys play Roblox?